Hey everybody, this is David B69 and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I am having a morning. Like in real life, the Phillies really had a disappointing end of the game yesterday. I mean, it was one of those games where I'm not a huge fan of what they did with their pitching, but I understand what they had to do with their pitching because they didn't have the quality of a real starter that's major league ready to go into that game. So I completely understand it, but at the same time, it's painful to watch having the bullpen have to go the entire game, and you stretch out your bullpen to the ninth degree. But thankfully, we have a good starter going today, and we should be fine. And hopefully, we'll take game 3 or 4 from the Cardinals and stuff, and have a positive note and everything before having to go to Toronto, which is basically what the Phillies are doing. They have the Cardinals, and then we got a couple games in Toronto. I don't believe to this day they announced and stuff what players are not able to go to Toronto. It's like, and I really can't do anything and try to make it real life and everything with that. So I'm not doing anything with it. So I'm basically having Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola go 1-2 punch into Toronto, because Toronto is just that good, and I just don't want to suffer. And you can see the two pitchers that I'll be going against in Toronto, and it's going to be challenging, those two games. So we got that, and I am actually trying to figure out, because it's like there's 6 games remaining, we would have Valdez, and if we just stuck with our normal rotation, I would have Valdez go this last game before the break, and then I would be able to start off the series against the Cubs and start from there. But I was kind of thinking that if I started Wheeler, he'd be on normal rest. I could start him on Sunday, and then basically flip-flop him and Nola, have Nola start here, and then have Wheeler here. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to do anything differently. But I'm just gonna see how it goes and how it flies. The other thing that I could be thinking about as well is maybe I give those guys some extra rest. And I mean, because if I do that, I'd only have one pitcher going against Atlanta, which could be a problem as well. And I'm trying to figure that out as well. Do I really want to spread it out where I'm only having one of my top 2 pitchers go up against Atlanta? And it's really tough. I mean, these are the kind of things that you have to think about, because you have 3 games against the Cubs. They're like a 500 team, and then you got Atlanta. It's like, which is like 14 games over 500. So it's definitely a tough call, but that's not today's call. Today's call, we have the Phillies going to St. Louis, and we're going to wrap up this series against the Cardinals today. Looks like a rainy, messy day in St. Louis, and we got Valdez pitching for us, and I'm okay with this. This is fine. I don't care what Moniak and everything has or has not been able to hit. But we got Bryce Harper back in the lineup, so we should be in good shape today. So let's get playing.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies, the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Kyle Schwarber, he's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So Many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Paddock.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
So just about set. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 6:15.
The pitch. And fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. One up, one down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two outs. Good eye right there. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Edmonds slings to first. Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up. Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat. Tommy Edmonds. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Next to hit, Paul Goldschmidt entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in the starting lineup for this one. Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. And another ball. Now all even up. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak under it. Brings it in. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go to Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. Paddock back to work. There's the strike up high. That's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Next pitch, way upstairs. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
One down.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Up the middle. DeYoung picks it up on the run. Throw to first. And Realmuto is out. 2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jeimer Candelario. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Next pitch is popped up. Arenado gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading up.
Back here at Busch Stadium. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Batting 5th. The third baseman.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nolan Arenado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Kicks and deals. No score here in the 2nd. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. At the belt and fires. Ripped on a line. Moniak makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 6th. The designated hitter,
Didi Gregorius at the plate. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Valdez moves to first. O'Neill back in standing. And first offering is fouled off. 2nd inning here, no score. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Valdez picks over, back in there standing. Next one just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count's full. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And up next for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the pitch. And now it's even up. And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. This is Bryson Stott. His righty-lefty splits there. Paddock back to work. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Over to Goldie, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. Popped in the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 16.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mickey Moniak. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, and now Connor Capel. And here it comes. There's a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The next offering misses. 1-1.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. 1 down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman. Next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score.
Leading off for
And welcome
Philadelphia,
back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up. Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Edman collects. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hoskins batting with one down. Takes the strike. Now the 0-1. Now one missed. The Phillies yet to pick up a hit here. The next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground, right side. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
All over that one right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-0. Now 1-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I could do it, but I think he can.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Got him looking. Third out.
That was a foot outside. How can you call strike 3 on a foot outside? You're killing me. My gosh. When you give him that far outside, that's like there's nothing I can do about that. There's just nothing. I have to like respect and think that that ball's going to be called a ball.
Welcome back to the 4th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. The pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now a fly ball to right center. Moniak racing over to make the catch. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is JT Realmuto.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First offering misses the mark. And he deals. Bounced out to short. DeYoung picks it up. Throw to first is in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Jeimer Candelario.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the righty deals. And 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 away.
Number 5. Shortstop. Bryce.
2 outs. Base is empty.
Stop.
Bryson Stock the next to hit. In there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0.
Leading up.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well struck left field. That one back. And out of here. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His 14th of the year. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. And now the lefty got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Connor.
And up next for St. Louis, Connor Capel. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, David Fletcher. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. Fletcher retired.
The center fielder, number 16,
Mickey Moniak stands in for the Phillies. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. That one ripped. O'Neill makes the play, and there's 2 away.
The designated hitter, Kyle.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. That's hard hit on the line. Nootbaar makes the catch, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the
Leading off,
bottom of the 6th inning, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. First pitch, and he just misses. The lefty, the 1-0. And it's fouled away. That one ripped left field. That's back. Up against the wall, and brings
19,
it in.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. Misses off the inside. 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
And he walked him.
Okay, that was actually inside the zone, and that was called a ball. And I'm getting called balls that are a foot outside and being called a strike. Wow, this is one of those kind of days.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Edman leads off first with 1 away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Kicks and deals.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
At the belt and fires. The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
To first, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
I think that's the first time I ever executed a pickoff play that's successful
Back
with.
here at the ballpark, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Paddock back to work. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Jordan Hicks up and throwing. Cabrera getting loose as well. And a 1-0. There's a strike. Falling behind 2-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. Probably needs a second to catch his breath. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Harper up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Capel ranging into the alley. Puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Into center and a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next pitch just misses, and a count 1-2. Righty to the plate, and a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains 1-0.
Leading off.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things and makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Here's a 2-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Well, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
Gregorius up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Paul DeYoung.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. Goldie on third. Arenado on second. Gregorius over at first with 1 away.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him swinging. 2 out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time.
Base hit, 1 run in already. And that's the 3rd out. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Phillies nothing.
No, you hate to give up that run, but I mean, they're singles. I mean, what are you going to do?
Back here at Busch Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Now, Jamer Candelario. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Tap to first. Goldie handles. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's David Fletcher. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Paddock will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Genesis Cabrera taking the mound. He'll try to strand the runner at second. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. David Bodie looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Pinch hitting for Philadelphia, number 13, David Bodie.
And that's in there for strike 1. Next pitch inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it is 2-1. The tying run at the plate. That one is upstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And there's a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Phillies. Matt Vierling into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Playing center field. Number 19.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher.
Now they turn to Alex Reyes.
Now
it's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now it's going to be Tommy Edman. First pitch just misses. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-2. And there's a ball. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harper on the move. And that will end the inning. Redbirds down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Well, we got the lineup exactly where we want it to be.
We're back, and on the mound is
let's see what we can do.
Giovanni Gallegos. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. We go to the 9th, and now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed. Ball to strike. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
No outs. Runner at first. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one. 0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. So now 1-2 to Reyes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed.
I was waiting for it to be called strike 3. I was just waiting for it.
Play here, Boo.
Hoskins didn't like it, and there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tying run at the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Two-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And a foul ball.
That was the pitch. That's the one that I could hit out, and I missed it. That is just so frustrating. When you get to some point in everything of a game, and you have a pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. That's
he did handcuff me. I thought it was a fastball.
In with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and fires. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Just 1 out away. Try to close it out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball.
I jumped way too early on that one. Way too early.
I want to watch one go right by you.
Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, this is frustrating.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that
I blew it. I blew it. I should have seen that coming.
3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So I leave this game being extremely frustrated on a 3-game losing streak. Not playing well at all. Got to do something to spark our lineup here. Yeah. So very disappointed loss to St. Louis. Next up, we got a couple games in Toronto. But until then, this is David B69. I'm out, everybody. Have a great day.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.